Our driver will stand by at the airport at your arrival. His name is Sigit and he brings the signage of your name. If you cannot find him, since there are several entrances, please go to the A&W restaurant at the first floor outside the arrival gate. He will meet you there. So this is not uncommon to arrive somewhere completely exotic with loose instructions. We've been on a flight since, well, we left the house at 6:30, 7 o'clock this morning in Sydney. It's now 6:30 at night in Jakarta. Trying to just find the driver to pick us up. Oh, bollocks. I think along here somewhere. Hi Susan, it's Dan here from Sydney. We're just arrived at Terminal 3, but we can't find Sigit and there's a lot of building work going on, so the A&W restaurant seems to not exist anymore. Okay, cool, no worries. Thanks Susan, thanks, bye. So they went to the, they didn't realise we were coming to the new terminal, so they're at the wrong terminal. If you find yourself in a stressful situation, 3 to 5 deep breaths, ask yourself, what's the benefit? What am I about to learn? There's an opportunity here, what am I about to learn? And be grateful for the opportunity to learn something. Yeah, I think what we've arranged now for the timing is they're just taking my passport as guarantee. They don't have any record of the payment being made. Okay, no dramas. We're in here now. They're giving us rooms. It's no problem. We had some issues at check-in. You know, the office in Indonesia had booked the room for me, as was the agreement. But for some reason there was a complexity because they hadn't booked it with a credit card, and the hotel wanted the credit card. I only had a debit card on me, and it's one of these situations where it's really easy after like 18 hours of travel to get the shits and, you know, and be an arse because you're tired and it's like, you know, it's late and you've got work to do. You've got to be quite thick-skinned in business, but just very matter of fact. I think the biggest lesson I learned was just being very matter of fact. Just deal with the facts, don't get emotional, don't get personal. But the thing to always bear in mind is that the people that booked the room did it in good faith. The lady at reception was doing her job in good faith. There was a problem, and it just needed to be resolved. And so what I find in those situations, and I never used to be like this, I used to get very emotional about it and very charged and angry and, oh, you know, but that was just my ego talking. And what I've learned is that people are just trying to help, they're trying to do the job. If there's a problem, I just rang the woman up at Sony and said, look, you need to speak to this receptionist. And they figured it out. I ended up just leaving my passport for them because I'm not going to go anywhere. But I think the key in that situation is to stay very neutral and try to stay present and very aware. And if you find yourself getting a bit stressed, it's just take a few breaths, you know, literally calm yourself down, bring your pendulum back from a heightened state of like a kind of anger, I suppose, to a neutral position and go, okay, what needs to happen here is we need to resolve the situation. It's not always easy to try and remain neutral and remember that everyone's trying to help, and no one likes an asshole anyway. You never really get anywhere by being a dick.